Hello and welcome back to NIS International School for the academic year 2021-2022. I hope you're all safe, had a rested vacation. We are having an unusual opening again this year, so there may be students who are starting online, some students who are going to be coming in face to face, and we're going to have classes which are going to have students that are online and face-to-face. So there is another challenge this year for school and students and parents, obviously. What I'm going to go through today very quickly is logging in to the accounts that you should have been emailed or you should have received for your children. Now, the students who were online last year will be familiar with this. The parents who were with us last year will be familiar with this, but this is just a refresher or for people who are new to NIS International School. The first thing that I'm going to go through is the NIS International School website. It's very important that you keep up to date with what's happening at school, and the majority of the time we will post new information or update information on this NIS school website. The URL is www.nisaschool.edu.sa, and you'll find all the information necessary on this website. If you don't find anything on here, please give us a call. The contact details are on here. Now, I want to draw your attention to the online learning resources feature here. So you've got your drop down at the top. If you scroll down toward the menu in the middle of the page, one in particular that's got a red box, a red outline, is the online learning resources. If you click on this option, you'll find information regarding MS Teams, Class Dojo, and other information regarding academics. Now, on here you'll find the instruction video, which is the one that I'm going through now, and there is a guide for yourselves and the students which you can also follow. Now, once you're familiar with this, any information that we update with or post will be put on here, so constantly be checking this website. Now, moving on to logging in, you should have received login details that look like this. These would have been emailed to you with the class, the name of your child, the email address, which is also the username, and the password. So please keep this safe. Please make sure nobody else gets hold of this, because the password will stay the same. It is sometimes quite difficult, especially if you're working from home, trying to get new passwords, and could hinder the educational experience of your child. I'm going to zoom into this top part here. Okay, so just make sure that the details are correct, names spelled correctly. The username is made up of the student ID, and a general password has been given. I mean, obviously this is not the password for the student, so but your password will be in there. It'll be a range of characters and numbers even. Now, so logging in to the MS 365 online, which all students have got access to, you can type in Microsoft 365 login, and you'll get login. The first one will be the option that the link that you need to click on. Once you sort of click on there, you'll get asked to put in the username or sign in. In this case, it's student 1. NIS School. You got to make sure that you put in the NIS School edu.sa. Just double check that. Yep, student 1 at nisaschool.edu.sa. Click next. It'll prompt you for the password. Okay, it's not password. I've just put that in there just to indicate where the password is going to be put. I'm going to put in the correct password here, and hopefully it should register and let us log in. Okay, do you want to reduce the number of times you are asked to sign in? I mean, again, at your prerogative. Don't show me this again, and you can click yes if you're at home, so you're not having to continually sign in with the password. It sort of saves that for you. I'm just going to click no because I use other accounts with this. You'll come up with this window again. Click sign in, and you'll get directed into the main menu or dashboard for Microsoft 365. And with the 365 package online, you have access to many apps. Okay, so we're going to focus on two in particular. The first one is Outlook, which is email. This is something that all students need to be familiar with, and you need to be logging into. So I'm going to click on here. Just a second, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the all apps, and you'll be able to see all the apps that you've got access to. Okay, so the ones I'm going to focus on is Outlook, okay, which is the email program for Microsoft, and the other one is Microsoft Teams, which is where all the online learning will take place. There are many other apps. We use OneNote. You've got access to online versions of Word, PowerPoint, and even Excel. Okay, Excel there. So you know, these are all available to all students who have got a Microsoft 365 account. So I'll click on Outlook. This should take me straight to the emails. Okay, so these are all emails that I've received. I've got 46 that I should be checking, and I can click on each email to check it and action. Okay, so I'm just going to go back. So if I click on the tab at the top, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to click on Microsoft Teams. This is where the online learning is going to go on. All teachers will have access to students' usernames, where they can add them to Teams and communicate with them. So once you're on here, the teachers will guide you through you know, where they need to be, and I would also recommend that you go through the user guide, which is really helpful. Okay, so here you can see there's a range of teams that have been set up. If I click on the teams here, it will tell me which teams there are that have been set up on. Okay, so there's physics, social studies, and the teachers will set these up and add the students into the teams. Okay, so you don't need to worry about this. Once you're in, for example, in grade 9 biology, if there's any channels that have been created by the teachers, they will come up here. Information about what's going on in the class. Students can start it depending on how the teachers have set it up. And this is where you would join your classes, join the online sessions also, if there is online sessions. Okay, but the teachers will make this clear to you, and there is information on the user guide which I recommend. Okay, signing out, again, you can click on here and you would sign out. Okay, what I recommend is that if you're working from a PC at home, click on the three options, or the options button here, which is the three dots. Download the desktop app. Okay, if you're on a PC or laptop at home, or download a mobile app if you're using this on a tablet or a mobile phone. If you download the desktop app, it will open up the app for you on an application which is on the desktop, rather than use it from a web browser, because this is working from a web browser, and the functionality is a lot better on the application. Okay, if you've got any questions, hopefully this video should help you get started. Teachers will then guide students on how and what to use. For those students who were here with us before, they've very familiar with it. New students will be guided by teachers, by subject teachers and form tutors. If you've got any questions, please take a look at the user guide. Keep an eye on the website, and if you still got questions, please ask your form tutor or teacher, or contact us at school, and we'll try our best to get you online. Okay, thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Good luck.